Hi, it's Ms. Garciacruz, and today we're going to be looking at a story. And the story is titled Using Timelines. Okay, so here's our story. And on the cover, we see a timeline. It says Monday, gym class, Tuesday, field trip, Wednesday, computer lab, Thursday, spelling test, Friday, firefighter Dana at school. The author of our story is Margaret McNamara. Let's get started. So on our first page, we see the title, Using Timelines, and the author, Margaret McNamara, and pictures to think about. So timelines, has to do with time and dates. And I see some pictures here. Table of contents. This tells me what is in this story, and I can see that there are words to think about. There is an introduction. There are 4 chapters, a conclusion, a glossary, and index where I can find more words and what they mean and where to find topics. That's the index. All right, so let's get started. We're going to start with chapter 1, the introduction. Chapter 1 is a timeline of a week at school. That's on page 6. Chapter 2 is a timeline of the school year on page 8. Chapter 3, a timeline of the United States on page 10. And chapter 4, a timeline of famous buildings. That's on page 12. I notice a pattern here. Week, school year, United States, and famous. I notice that they're starting small from a week and then getting bigger to famous buildings, a timeline over years. Words to think about. Event. This event happened long ago. Future. We will have this spaceship in the future. Hasn't happened yet. Historic. This log cabin is a historic building from long ago. Illustrate. Drawings help you illustrate or show your thoughts. I've heard the word illustrator before. They draw the pictures in a story. Past. The horsemen lived in the past. These horsemen lived in the past or long ago. Okay. The past already happened. And timeline. A timeline shows when things happened. So first, next, and last. Introduction. A timeline shows events or special things that happen. A timeline also shows when these things happen. In this book, you will learn how to make and use timelines. So this is a timeline here, and if I take a look, I see 8 o'clock a.m., 10 o'clock a.m., 11 o'clock a.m., 12 o'clock p.m., 1 o'clock p.m., 3 o'clock p.m. Let's take a look. Let me ask you a couple of questions. When is recess? Yes, here it is. Recess happens at 10 a.m. Let me ask you another question. What time is lunch? There it is. Lunch is at 12 p.m. And final question, what time does school end? School begins, story time, and school ends at 3 p.m., 3 o'clock p.m. Excellent work. Let's take a look at the captions. This timeline shows what time things happen during a school day. What time is recess? Is story time before or after lunch? Now we already found recess. Let's see story time. Here's lunch. Here's story time. Story time happens when? Before or after lunch? Yes, after lunch. Good work. Chapter 1, a timeline of a week at school. Bella and Jay make a timeline of a week at school. First, they write each day of the week. Next, they write an event that happens on each day. Okay, so here is Bella and Jay. And first, they write the day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Next, they write what happens. So on Monday, they go to gym class. On Tuesday, they had a field trip. On Wednesday, computer lab. On Thursday, they had a spelling test. And on Friday, they had a special visitor, firefighter Dana at school. Then Bella and Jay use their list to make a timeline. Last, they draw pictures to illustrate their timeline. The pictures help show what the words mean. Okay. This timeline shows days of the week. That's right. And what the kids do every day. Look at the text structure. A sequence of events. The author uses the word first to tell the order or the sequence in which events happened. What other words does the author use to tell the sequence of events? Let's take a look. I see the word first. Oh, right here, what other word do I see? That's right, next. We see the word next. That's another word that the author uses to show that the sequence of events when things are happening. All right, we're going to stop there for now, and tomorrow we'll continue with the next chapter.